Welcome, 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 everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night to you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, and let us have some conversations. Welcome, 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 everyone. Can you hear me? Zavian, are you hearing me? Everybody is muted. I'm not.
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Maurice, unmute and see if you're hearing me. Okay. All right. Welcome, 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 everyone. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let us have some conversation. Let us start it. You know that championship just happened. That's for the juniors, that's for the boys and girls championships. And we here at Track and Field Totnet would love to have a conversation with you all. Let us basically talk about what we saw happen, what we enjoyed in that championship and everything, so that we all can, just be in the know or be in what we will call it now the get-go of what is happening here. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, wherever it is that you are joining us from. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our socials as you are on. Tonight we have myself, that is Latoya, we have Zavian, and we also have Maurice in the building. We will be talking. Please remember to share it so other persons can come on in and so that we all can enjoy a great conversation, because as you already know, we love having conversations over here. It's all about that, the family keeping it briskly and keeping it in the know. So let us start the conversation. How are you tonight, Zavian? How are you doing, matter of fact?
I am doing well in a humble mood. Accept 35. Team 35. Yes. So I'm not gonna say I said it before, but congratulations to Sporties Forever. Well done. Dig deep. Did what we're supposed to do. So I'm in celebratory mode.
Zivan, to tell the truth, you don't really sound like you're in celebratory mode. Your mode sound, you sound like you're a JC fan and just giving Kingston College.
I saw a clip that said JC and Calabar gone to girls' jobs. They might can try win next year. It become a norm. Not necessarily need to be overjoyed over it. Initially, we had a few worries, a few concerns about the depth of the team. So I can be the regular Casey. What you expect it to happen? We did expect to win. We can be arrogant about it, but this evening we just want to take the lower ground and be humble about it. Congratulations, team. And we're moving forward, looking for 36.
Okay, so we're ready for 36. Maurice, how are you doing over there, so?
I've been doing good. Actually, it was a weekend. Excited.
You're doing good. I'm sure you're doing good enough, because I mean your color is kind of won championship. So I know you're Edwin shoots outside the block, but we're gonna talk about that because that was so close. We're gonna talk about that, right?
That was super close, but it was an exciting championship. Though I was excited.
You were excited. That's good to know. Yeah, so where do we want to start? Guys, sorry. Good night to those persons who have joined us. Person who is saying hi, Lati. I am not able to see who you are. And I don't want to just throw something out of the box, out of my hat, to think that you are who I think you are. So when you're commenting, please, guys, to just write your name beside it, and I am able to shout out at you or stuff like that. Not sure, but StreamYard requires for you to give us access so that we are able to see your name. But good night to everyone who is already here. Welcome again. Remember to share so other persons can come on over and come on in the conversation. Yeah, Maurice, you were saying something.
No, I wasn't.
I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So where do you want to start tonight, guys? Where is it that you want to start? Mo, where you want to start?
Let me tell you. Oh, right.
Go ahead, Zavian.
We had late show. I'm disappointed that we had to have our kids. Every year we defend the kids, and nobody made any decision this year because somebody's at fault. Nobody made any decision today. Let us call it at 9 o'clock. You had kids running almost at midnight. Unacceptable.
All right, so more start right there. So I guess we are starting right there too.
Well, for
Talk
me,
to me about that. How you feel about that?
it was a bit disappointed, but I didn't feel too bad about it. At least you know what, you're preparing them to be mentally tough, and mishaps can do in championship with backs, and I feel like it's a great way to prepare them. Me personally, I didn't like the time, but it was just a one-off situation. Because if you watch champs over the years, stuff like this never. So like for the first time, yeah, I would give them a pass.
You said prepare them for toughness. Which championship gonna tell you that they're gonna stay 6 more hours longer than?
No, Zavian, it's not so long. No, man. No, stretch it out. Stretch
Okay.
it out.
No,
All right.
but
No, which championship? You know what could have happened? Well, you're right, mental toughness, but there's nowhere I will see something like that happen. And for one, TV rights. We're not going to go over a certain amount of time. So that decision to go later would never happen on an international scene because TV rights would be gone.
All right. So let us speak.
That's
on
the business side of it.
All right, let us go there. Let us just go there right there. And I would want to say, if this was ever supposed to, if the circumstances are circumstances of some other nature that would push a meet over the time, the fact that you spoke about the TV rights wouldn't allow it. Bear in mind, TV would have gotten their timing, and all that would be asked of them is that they would have still gotten TVJ. Still have gotten that 2-hour slot to have slot in something that would have originally been on their program, right? So they were able to do something and run something within that time frame that they would have allowed them to make money and then come back for the extended 2-hour that would have been stayed. The fact of the matter is there. Good night, Dennis. Good night, Orville.
But not to cut you, Latoya. TVJ is a national television. Will make they're nationally run pretty much. So they will make adjustment. Programs that are going to be missed wouldn't cost them any money. When we talk about TV rights now, that everybody's invested in champs, but if it was another meet, say Carifta, that is invested by other slots, for example, you have Latoya SN that's supposed to bring on a program. My commercial supposed to be run at a particular time. I can't move it to a non-prime slot. I can't move the news from the prime slot it's supposed to be because there's a delay. What's going to happen with a meet that has extended the time based on foreign unseen circumstances on a general,
but as you rightfully said, it's unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, but TV
it's a one-off situation. I'm not, as Maurice rightfully said, he's not going to knock them. I'm not going to knock them in that capacity. However, what I will say is that this, for me, speaks volume and is an outcry for the Minister of Sports and all the organizations that is affiliated with the Ministry of Sports and the minister itself to come together and to ensure that the national state, 1 second please, that the national stadium, whether it be the track side of it or the football side of it or whatever, is up to par so that what happened won't happen again.
Okay,
I do believe
before you even go any further, you say 1 minute. There's an allocation in the budget. When you allocate money to an organization, part of the budget, I wouldn't even, tonight, I'm going to stand on the side of the Minister of Sports and Culture and Gender, in that they give people the money to do what they're supposed to do. Stop. We're not macro it now, we are micro it. We're going up on the micro level. This is a micro level problem. This is not a macro problem, because this don't reach the government part yet, because the government did already allocate money to where forget funds. The government allocate money to, what's that place name that run the stadium?
UDC, which is government run.
UDC have the money. Track and field get money. JFF get money.
No, bear in mind, hold on.
No, just say no. They get money, not to maintain, but they get money.
Yeah, to run the organization as it relates.
But part of running the organization, when you're keeping a meet of such magnitude, you must be able to make sure that every facility and every aspect of the facility is up to par and can last for 5 days. When I watch cricket, and I'm going to use cricket because I play cricket and watch cricket, when Sabina Park did have a problem with the pitch, 1996 when Australia came here, the first 2 days when the pitch broke down, they call it a day, scrap it.
Because but we couldn't have done that with this though.
No.
It is, but you have to also understand that the magnitude.
You're calling the government. The government has nothing to do with it.
It's the government who meant no, Zavian.
They allocated money. They allocated the money already.
Latoya. No, Zavian. No. You are standing on the government side tonight. Remember, you are standing on the government side. So any any lick I throw, you have to be able to take it. Now, the maintenance of the national stadium is not the responsibility of JFF, J3A, Jamaica Hockey, Jamaica Netball Association.
One question there. Don't you have somebody within all of these organizations to make sure the facility is up to par?
It is up to par. It's not the maintenance. The maintenance of the national stadium is the right of the government,
Latoya,
the Ministry of Sport.
Latoya, you have a car, and when you go to the mechanic.
Yeah, that is mine.
The responsibility
is mine.
If you're art, now use you as a car. You have
the national stadium belongs to the government.
No, you can't.
Dennis, who is wrong, Dennis? Dennis, they're wrong. Dennis, who is wrong? Zavian or me?
You can't at the government so far.
But
the government,
they are the person who own the national stadium.
Yeah, but
did you know Zavian? Did you know Zavian? Did you know? Did you know Issa Grace?
No, Latoya. So we're gonna So we should. May I use an example? So we should have not the government for when the girls them never get the record.
No, that is a different situation.
Judge gonna run by the government.
No, hold on. We knocked J3A, which comes under JADCO. That is the responsibility of JADCO. Did you know that Issa Grace have to pay the national UDC to use the stadium? So why is it the responsibility of Issa?
I just think, as you say, is an eye opener, but people are taking this thing for
the national stadium is currently due, in my thought space. I can be wrong, but I do think that the national stadium is currently due an inspection by IAAF to be passed. I really do believe that. Independence Park UDC, then he said Independence Park UDC Limited is responsible for the stadium. Them come under the government same way and they will pay the money.
Latoya, but the government, they had the allocation of money to do it, so all the government get involved in it.
They who?
All right.
No, who, Zavian?
UDC, which is under the umbrella of the government,
got
the money, the allocation, budget for the year to maintain the stadium. It's not like the government never give them the money. The government give them the allocation for maintain it and them never maintain it. So how the government for do this now?
No, it's accountability. Zavian, the fact of the matter is they are arm of the government. They are not an arm of J3. That's what me I try to say.
No, I'm not saying that J3 is responsible. I'm not saying J3 and J3 and JFF supposed to do it. But I'm
that
saying,
you said earlier, so that's why my language or
no,
verbiage
I
is the way
said,
it is.
no, the verbiage that I'm saying is that J3, JFF, and
All right, let's
have persons. I'm gonna move on, Maurice. But they have persons that are supposed to. I call it compliance coordinators. You have persons that's supposed to go and check to make sure it's done.
Zavian, let us correct it. Dennis is saying Independence Park Limited is different from UDC. So my correction, guys, it's not UDC that's responsible. I just always put the one of them under one umbrella. My apologies. But they still do come, I would want to assume, under the government. But they are responsible for the upkeep of the national stadium. That's the major thing.
Before you change, Latoya, before, and this is what I think is wrong. J3 would have gone and checked the starters.
It's not J3. It's not J3. Issa, this is Issa.
No, okay. Issa would have gone and checked the blocks, make sure the hurdles are properly in good standard. They would have make sure the starter works. Issa does that.
All right.
So they need to go. The point that they should take away from this is that they need to go around the track and walk and make sure no hole in that track. And
they did so. And that's what I'm trying to say to you, Zavian. That's what I'm trying to say to you. The amount of pressure placed on that particular spot where the 200-meter mark line is, right? Most races start over there. 200 was a lot over for that time with the one in one day. It's the pressure that was placed there that caused the blocks to be boring down. The thing is, if they did not try to address that when they tried to address it, I mean, we would have had a lot of false start, because if the blocks is not situated correctly and properly, we would cause a lot of false start. But the takeaway from it is that this national stadium needs some looking at, some sorting out, some fix up, some, broke down, build up, rebuild, something. And I believe that the national stadium is due for an inspection. Go ahead, Maurice. Let me stop talking.
So what do you think could have been done after they discovered that they had with starting blocks, with the starting section at the 200 meters? What's the solution do you guys think could have been done to assist everyone and for the athletes not to go over like running 11, almost 12 o'clock in the middle of the night? So what's the solution? What do you think could have happened, or what do you think they could have done best in terms of business and in terms of the athletes?
One of my solutions, just thinking about it now, is that based on the magnitude of what it is and based on scheduling, next year we might have the same issue again, because the pressure always getting up on the 200 meter in a one day. One of the things that it may have been far-fetched, the race could have run over Stadium East. They're eats. They're good tracks. Isn't it a quality track that the whole Eastern? No, you don't need to see the race.
So I pay my money for.
Well, it's just what it's contingency plan. You understand, Maurice? It's contingency plan. You see the finals.
But bear in mind that it was not only the 200 meter that was affected.
No, I know, but then I say you'll see the finals. So, something would have to give. By the time the final, no. If Stadium East want to fix, that means that we're doing injustice to our athletes that are being performing over there. Remember, Eastern champs and other meets keep over Stadium East.
So
Eastern champs are pitney champs?
Pitney champs.
So you call Eastern champs pitney champs?
Eastern championship keep over UJC.
What solution do you think would have been best?
Alright, so my thoughts were in solution. Zavian.
Speak to the viewer.
You're just this Eastern champs. Eastern champs has always been kept over Stadium East, so.
What do you think you guys should have been done? Speak to the viewers.
Zavian, I don't think me paid my money should have been affected.
Yeah, but we pay our money for something on this side of the world too.
Yeah, that's what I said. When I say we, I mean we audience, we the fans, You're sending it over Eastern.
You see it at a later version.
No, sir.
Latoya, You see, if money was really involved in it, where people are cry out for their money with TV rights, something would have given. Somebody headed a dip on the block today. If it was real money that people are going to cry over, me pay my good advertisement money, forget a slot at 8 o'clock, I'm going to get it because...
Them get them slots same
no,
way.
hold on. No, I said prime time at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, then them got them slots same
No,
way.
hold
And
on,
that is what happens, Zavian.
No, not. Latoya, hear what I said now? I'm particular to sign on and pay my money to see an event at 8 o'clock and have my money. I pay for a particular slot, and this is how advertisement work.
Yeah, that's why they put it on TVJ itself at 8 o'clock. Okay,
No,
when the meet ran longer, hold on, when the meet ran longer, these things were not on TVJ on their prime time station. Let us get that clear.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you're pushing it back.
No, not because we're pushing it back. TVJ do them thing over TVJ and Champs show right through on TVJ Sports.
You know what I said? If it was a different broadcasting network and not TVJ.
Then that would have different. What would I deal with Jamaica?
No, this is our problem.
My solution, my suggestion, my thought space, when that happened, when I realized that this meet was going to be extended way to the 2 hours because it was delayed 2 hours, so therefore it ending after 11. I thought the steeplechase, at first go, I thought the steeplechase could have been moved to Saturday morning, even though I knew that there were guys that entered the steeplechase that was in for what, the 5,000 Maurice or so?
Yeah.
Right? So there were guys, I remember Tinger from JST being one, right? Of those person. However, I still think that the steeplechase off in itself could have been moved to Saturday morning. The meet could have, which means the meet could have started earlier than 1 o'clock to get the timing still right, and therefore give the guys the time to recuperate, to recover for their race that they would have had. So that is one race I thought that could have moved. I thought
that could have been moved to, and that could have been the last race of the championship.
That could also have happened.
It could have run on a Sunday too.
Being at the championship for 5 days.
No, we had events that run on a Sunday. We had events that have gone over Sundays.
Because those events were scheduled for that time. We're talking about
there are situations over the last couple of years that warrant a race to be run Sunday morning.
Warranted a race to be run then, and
this is warrant a race to be run Sunday morning.
I don't think it warranted for run on a Sunday. Me just think them could have started the Saturday meet earlier than 1 o'clock. With moving some of those races over, and therefore. And the fact of the matter is they moved the 200 meter got moved down so far down that it just me don't know what it said them could have did do, but me just think the steeplechase could have moved. That's the only thing I think could have did move, because it was the steeplechase, it was the heptathlon also could have the heptathlon race there could have did move over there so too. Come on Saturday morning.
The rules of that event can't move. Has to be taken over.
Then the rules of the event, then all the event, and then it works.
No, the EPT have a different rule.
Why?
Because the heptathlon have a different rule. Based on standard, it have to be over the 2 days. So that event they couldn't move any at all.
Then the steeplechase couldn't move then because the steeplechase had persons who.
Yeah, but then you have to give and take athletes them.
The steeplechase, because I understand it, the heptathlon is like 2 hours, is 2 days. So all events within 2 days. If you get an additional day to rest,
it doesn't count.
It doesn't. It wouldn't make any sense. It would be unfair to especially persons who has been leading, and supposed to be their 10th, and me just get lucky and go in the top 3.
Steeplechase could have moved, as you said.
But quick question.
As I said, Champs should have started early on the Saturday.
Quick question though. Would it be necessary to run the other side of the track for the 200 instead of coming to the finish line this way? What about going the other way? Like when
because the Jamaica track, that was I thought Jamaica track though is not marked that way. The two sides. So remember, so the start lines has to be marked out properly. It has to be done. They have to mark it out properly. So the other side of the track is not marked out for that to happen. It's not like how, for some persons don't know that Jamaica track actually has two pits, but is only one pit is used, and that's a pit going that way. But there's a pit coming down closer to the bleacher side. But so the track is not marked on that the left hand side, the 200 meter pit where we know it is now. So they would have to have, then again, if it is that was an option, or if that was the case that they decided to do it that way, they would have to mark that out and make it dry same way to get it to do that. So Jamaica track is currently not marked out that way. Because we know where the 400 meter start line is, we know where the 200 meter start line, we know where the 100 meter is. So the track would have to be marked out for that 200 meter. Unless them never cut the 400 meter start line. So them that way, if they were going to use the 400 meter start line, then therefore the finish line would have to be adjusted to take it that way. Yeah, okay. Make some sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Right. So yeah. All right. So let's move on.
Alrighty. So we're moving on from the whole business now.
Zavian?
We're moving on.
Okay.
No, we're good.
In terms of 400 hurdles, who are some of the athletes? Did we saw any surprises? None of those.
The surprise to me it was the winner.
Which one?
Class 1. I mean, Class 1 just had a lot of surprises right across the board. Generally, right across the board, Class 1 this year had a lot of surprises in almost every event. The constructive thought space of who you expected to win. Like for example, Class 1 400 meter, the thought space or the build up and the thought was for Antonio Forbes to have won Class 1. On the first hurdle, everything changed. Him hitting that first hurdle, the way he started that race, you could have known that something was acting up and it just looked different. Him hitting that first hurdle and then now trying to adjust every way coming around, he didn't win that. However, kudos to the winner. Listen to me. Excelsior, Eagles, wanna fly and soar really high. 2024.
I think they were I think for me, Excelsior, they are the breakout team for me.
Excelsior made history in a lot of ways. Excelsior made history. Never have you ever seen two Excelsiorians in a 100 meter finals before. That's the first history Excelsior made. Much more
to win.
They have won it, but that's a decades ago. They've won it before, but decades ago. But I mean, from what we know, much more to come and say, yo, I feel them on this. You know what I mean? That was the 100 meter though. Class 1 boys.
So, well, I expected Odion to win the 400 meter, but there was no surprise there. The time was really fast. The Class 2 though, for the boys, I think that wasn't a surprise.
No, that wasn't. Listen, the Eagles were a mash up in that. Mr. Eagles were a mash up in listen, I really mashed it for sure.
Excelsior team is not a surprise. You have a tactician down there coaching them.
No,
and if you have watched Excelsior team over the last couple of seasons, you expect them. The problem that we're facing is that we do not pay attention to details very well. And Riley will tell you, pay attention to my details. These guys has been coming up through the ranks. They know how to perform and they had no pressure to perform. So you If you know the team, Excelsior 4x1 is a super team.
So what is the difference? But there is a greater difference. That's what I'm saying
is maturity and experience.
2024 for me, there's a greater difference with the Excelsior teams
than
compared to previous years. Because Excelsior have been there.
No, maturity and experience. Maturity and experience.
Experience there.
No, that guy never just start run.
He never just. But remember, this is the final year, you know.
Yeah, but
in final year in school, you know, and in first win is a gold medal.
No, listen. That's why it comes with experience. You've been always tracking. When somebody fault, you take up the mantle. He was expected to go up against some superstars, super juniors, and the super juniors never met the final. So guess what? My time for shine.
Who didn't make the final? Oh, apart from.
What happened to Hector Benjamin?
No.
Any JC people here?
No, listen. People must understand. Mr. Benjamin are all about the hype. Them have a nice track up there. Him can run on it. Look good on it. But when it comes to...
But Hector is not hype though.
Huh?
Hector himself?
No, I'm just saying the hype that people has placed on him.
Once somebody plays the hype upon the political boy and pressure the political boy and knock him boy brains out of one.
But that Excelsior, if people follow the team very well with a good 4x1 team like that, you expect Excelsior team boys to have made semi-finals and possible go into the finals.
I only had the winner to make the finals, you know. Me never have a winner for winning.
Yeah, but the second one that did make the finals, now out of default. God, there's some questionable names that didn't make the final there, no?
Alright, let's leave it at that.
Okay, there are names that didn't make that final.
All right, Charmaine says, unrelated to the conversation, but just have to say, the athletes look refined and properly groomed for school and for the track, save for one or two, right? Feel proud of them, the whole package. I agree. I'm glad they said, you know, save for one or two of them, boy. One or few of them, for true. Charmaine did kind of look out of space, for true. But I like the fact that she brought up this. I love the camaraderie, the sportsmanship 2020.
After them no one Grace to pull their sponsorship.
No. Just so you know, those areas, something happened. No. Hold a second. Just so you know, guys, Ronan, Kingston College, and it was Edwin Allen, I think the guys from. The way it happened so many times, we not even know which one of the scenarios for use. But ending their race, locked hands together.
I think it was the semi-final of the 800.
Yes, for the 800, and it happened before too. But them credit have covered that one. But I love the camaraderie, the sportsmanship, because I remember one of the long distance them run, and I mean people come and drop like leaf, and you had the winner himself go over, lifting up people off the ground, helping people, you know, calling over the medics them for persons. The hugging up, even
but Latoya, this is in the making. Back in the days when you segregate the guys, you didn't have so much events. These guys been competing from last December together. They've been doing 5Ks together. They've been doing all these events together. They became friends over the last 4 months. Before, where people did feel this aggressiveness is that these athletes never met until they end up on the on champs. They never see each other. This aggression, unless you were friends coming out of the same primary school and stuff, you never have that. But now track and field Jamaica has week in, week out, you make friends. You build a bond. So when you come champs,
them band are gone. Cause we saw a great bond that happened in the jumps with the two female, the St. Jago girl, and I think she was Woolmars. where she held on to her face, and that affirmation that she was given to her was just really good. These are the things
Reading
that
home.
we want to see happening in there. Dennis, me no know if me want to touch your hormone. Thanks, Ashay. I don't know if me want to touch your statement as yet. Because it requires Dennis' statement, it requires some great thought. But we're going to come back to it. Charmaine says that we must remember that Riley is a serious coach. Excelsior will shine even brighter. I think Excelsior is Mr. Riley, kudos to him also. Mr. Statistician, you know, he's a mechanic in his own right. All right. So the coach coming at the building here now. So the coach has a sir, you can button up your shirt with me, please.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, guys. He has brought Excelsior back in the picture, and as he said, they were aiming for top 5, and both on the girls side and the boys side, you know, they did, because I'm used to Excelsior on the girls side really putting out some things, but I mean, because we have seen the thing there. They had a 400-meter hurdler in the guy before, and they have produced. Kudos to Mr. Douglas Williams, who assisted producing Akira Nugent, one of our now princesses in the sprint hurdle. So Excelsior have been putting stuff out there, but to hold them package 2024, boy, I mean, I tell you, it was really a good thing.
Any disappointments in the 100 meters? Let's start with Zavian.
Or a point.
What you say now? Sorry.
Any disappointment in the 100 meters for you?
Yeah, quite naturally.
Go ahead. Speak about it.
When you decided to make a statement clear enough, and you went back to school for making the final and winning, and you didn't even show up any at all. In hindsight, we can go on and on for hours. What could have done differently? I'm disappointed because I didn't see DeAndre making that final any at all, and that's my biggest disappointment, because I was looking to see what he could have brought to the table with all the expectations and the hype. So that was for me.
That's your disappointment.
That's my disappointment.
Kino, we're going to speak about your disappointment because it's a big thing. Kino?
DeAndre is a guy from Herbert Morrison, right?
Yeah.
I was looking out for him as well. That's a disappointment. I wanted Terlong to run faster. She got left in the blocks. I could see the disappointment on her face. Disappointed me a little bit. Not her performance, but I shared in her disappointment because I could see that she wanted to run faster. But I think the whole DeAndre thing is probably the biggest disappointment for me.
All right. Mo, you share the same sentiment?
I do with Kino. I do share the same sentiment. I feel like, there's more than one disappointment. It was a disappointment too.
Who's that?
Benjamin from JC. He's
Hector Benjamin.
Yeah, I think that was a disappointment because he ran great leading up to the championship. Like, putting on really fast times. So, you know, him and Daly would be the guys what they were looking for. I wanted more from Lawrence actually, but fortunately it didn't happen. I'm disappointed in Shaqua Garden too. I feel like from the moment the race started,
rock your hard.
I feel like from the moment the race started, he was literally like overstriving. Yeah, that was just those were the disappointments for me. I think that were very clear and evident, apart from Turlock to go faster. But don't be disappointed too long. You give your team 9 points, you still won. Cheer up and just have that. Try come on more hungry for the 200. Yeah. But go.
Okay. So I share you guys' disappointments too. I smiled when Zavian started speaking about DeAndre, because we know how we over Track and Field Talknet feels about him, and it is why I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I feel like him coach need to come tell me what is this. Me need to know. Me need to know. This make him go back to school for me need to know what is this, because for me I felt like DeAndre have not yet peaked for this season, and therefore I've heard that the peaking is going to happen for the World Juniors. However, I mean, me still did I look for this year so, because that was a form of a build up for us all, because he's the only one that has won 10-08, the one that you could say has the greater potential, because all of the guys have the greater potential to come even to run 10 flat. I mean, 10 flat is the qualifying time for Olympics. So to have somebody even run that, it is great disappointing that he didn't come to even the finals. He looked very sluggish for me in the rounds. Very, very, very sluggish. And one of the reasons why I'm also disappointed is because I saw the DeAndre that we are used to running that 4x1 for Herbert Morrison, running that 4x4 for Herbert Morrison, but that was not the DeAndre that we got running the 100. So I was greatly disappointed. I was disappointed in Tara Long, and I will say this: I'm happy for her that she won the gold, but I was disappointed. I share her disappointment for not getting the record. I felt like she could have. Dennis, I know it is not the bigger picture for him. However, once again, he is the only guy that has run 10-08. So even on his worst day, for the time that won, even on his worst day, he could have and he should have. And not because I, care much, me I go knock it, because even on his worst day, he ran 10-4-0 early in the season. The only other person who ran 10-4 was Yuri Lawrence Clarke, 10-41. So come on, even on the worst day, you run 10-4-0. You could have, even if he even come in a final, like for Hector come in a final, me could have understand.
I don't
He
want
was
to
never
be
in the
too hard on him, though, Lati, because it could be that.
No, that's why I said the coach need to come tell me.
No, we're not being hard in it. It's just a little bit disappointment. As we said, we're looking for the bigger picture, and if he's going for the record, World Juniors, let him go for it.
I share in the disappointment, but does the coach really have an obligation to come and tell us anything, though?
No, I'm done, but me just say, same as how many call out any other coach, me can't call it out. Because maybe I threw me hurt, Kino. Maybe I threw me hurt, my heart. Me cry now.
I have one more disappointment before you move on, Latoya, and I think it costs championship. And I think the bits and pieces that I watch of champs, I think the officials, yeah. Sorry.
Can I share the track disappointment and we'll come to that point?
No, it's part of my track disappointment. It's my track disappointment because the inconsistency in that
was not here.
No, that's why hold on. We're gonna go there.
It could have turned champs and
they couldn't get right, and Lord never did it.
Okay, so let us make it clear, guys, that the starters was not Jamaican. First of all, the starters was not Jamaican, right? So let us get that clear, because the head starter had an interview, and I think we need to talk about that too, with the disqualification of what's her name in the 100 meter, and then putting her back in. Right?
Not even that. The hurdles for Idle and Edwin Allen. That's 6 points. That's 6 points there for Idle right there, because the same thing that you gave the second race for the warning is the same thing happened in the first race.
But we are saying that's the same thing that happened in the first race based on our visuals, but they would operate.
I watched the replay. No, the replay showed, and listening to Bruce and everybody, they're still wondering how can one get away with it and the next one don't get away with it.
We listen to Bruce.
No, He was on the panel.
I was disappointed in class
He was
4
on the
getting red
panel.
card. I was disappointed in class 4 getting red card. That for me was, class 4 girls getting red card. I never thought that we.
Chop me.
And so you're
Learn.
not.
Learn.
But Dennis made a good point though. Apart from the obvious nerves that affected Terrelong, I also think that her form is terrible.
Her form is terrible.
From the eyes of a coach, the coach needs to understand that he already has a canvas, very good canvas working with. But what he needs to do is to work on the form. It's not just about the leg speed, it's also about the form. If her form is corrected, she's gonna go much, much faster.
Because in that same 100 meters,
I feel like her form, look at Carifta games compared to now, it is way better than.
but it still needs for
It
feet.
still needs improvement. She's tall, I'll give her that. And tall people tend to take a little while to unfurl and all of those things, but it still needs a lot of work. Just like
But she was like one short person.
just like Tina Clayton
Athlete
still
where
need a lot of work.
She was like one short person for me, though. I know she's tall, but seeing her in motion, because her form is not fixed, she
Sure.
just
like
look like one short person. Why am I disappointed? I shared our disappointment not getting the record, but why am I disappointed as they get again?
Absolutely
Because
right,
our form.
Dennis. Sorry.
Because of our form. Oh, sure. Because of our form, why she didn't get that? Because I mean, we could see that if it is that. But the little girl name became second. Sorry, her name just eludes me just now.
Douglas.
If Douglas had a better distribution,
But Douglas form not,
no, it not good. But I run Terrell long to run down Dougie.
Douglas.
Way down there. If Douglas had a better distribution, Terrell would go on a back. Same like comedy say, Noah Lyles would go on a back and cry. If Akeem Blake, top end was quarter away of Lyles own, him that go on a back this with the bronze and ball. I same thing, Terrell would have cried because she don't get second. But yeah, Mushet girl with the 200.
Before you go, what about the times though for the 100 meter? Apart from Terrelong, she's a standout person for throughout the entire male or female.
The times I was.
Yeah, the time.
No.
You know what amazes me every year, guys? How the class 2 girls run faster than the class 1 girls. Every year it amazes me. Like it always happens, and when you look at even the class 3 times, they're not very far off. Like what are these? It's like the more these girls progress. I know, yes, biomechanics and girls
Kino,
develop,
they come of age.
and all of that. Huh?
Class 1 come of age.
No.
No, but the
Class
wind
1
played
girls come of
that.
age.
The wind played a big
Class
part.
1 girls
I'm not
come
going
of
down
age.
that road with you, Zavian.
I did not say anything as a class 1 girl come of age.
But the
Madam
wind-
Moderator, please continue.
The wind play a lot. The wind contributes to a lot. I mean,
But
the wind
Kino,
contributed
it's
a
what
lot.
it is.
Then what make you win blow harder every year in our class 1 finals? Every year?
The water never drink.
Maybe
Kino,
OJ
the
need to
water
start.
never
Maybe the class 1 final need to run first.
I
So they
will
need,
God have against them so.
maybe they need to go. Maybe they need to go as or we count 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 4, 3, 2, 1.
So just like the 4x1 run for.
I know. Look here, now fix the internet, papi. You're coming like that guy there. Come now.
For me,
Yes, every time you talk, get chipping in and out. Go again. I need to put it in here.
no,
Don't comment, because we don't want nobody to be from them 6 bed.
Kino,
but yeah.
Yes,
You
Zavian.
don't make a laugh off of you there. Can Nick know what you're doing? Go ahead, Maurice.
No, I was saying 200.
The 200? I expected.
the
But
champs
nine
was just
Travis, I do
ordinary.
have
Maurice.
manners. Kino,
Champs was just
yes, so you
ordinary.
make them say.
Is the first
It was just ordinary.
and if you feel like it was just a village to meet.
Little pitney champs. As
I
Latoya said, little pitney champs.
I felt like for the 200 meters, the in the heat, the semifinals, the change in the time worked better. Worked better because Mr. Smooth ran 20 point something in for the semifinals, and then when we come back to the finals, you know, that's the way. The times just went but the class one 200 meter was really a good race. But boy, I actually had Gary card to split the Kingston College, guys. That is Marcinho and Amal, but I never fry. I'm so sorry. Kino, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But does there's something my friend like go where planting that back? What else I check? Okay. Sorry, Bobo. I had gear card to
Maurice, a first world country, you know, your Wi-Fi is supposed to be better, you know.
My Wi-Fi is good enough. I don't know what's there. Oh shoot, my phone is on airplane mode. 1 second.
Or Android I use.
Same phone up by airplane mode, everything ping on by airplane mode, because him got by airplane mode too. I had Gary card to split the guys, but I would say that was a really good run. From Amal Glasgow to get that 200 meter. That boy, may I tell you, was a really nail biting finish. Like I couldn't decide fully after seeing it who really won it. I felt though BJ, yeah, Gary. I felt though that Gary had to run the corner so hard because he knows that he had Marcinho in front of him, but he also knew that he had Amal Glasgow behind him. And therefore, with him running the corner so hard, Marcinho went with him. And both of them now, like, was running the corner so hard. And Glasgow just relax, settle down, and wait until Gary just look like he might go die. And just die feel line. But feel like when I saw that, Kino, when I saw that race, I remember trials with Dr. Shelley at Fraser Price and Dr. Elaine Thompson. You're right on the line. Who are we? If you have a national record, right on the line, right there. So 100 and 200. That was how competitive that 200 meter for class 1 boys was. It was a really good run, really good goal. However, BJ, I wanted to have seen a lower, either sub 20 or a lower time of somebody even running 20, 2030. But understandably so, I felt like it was a good run.
Sub 20?
No, some 21. I know sub 20 from where? From which athlete?
1999 could run?
From who? Which special junior athlete we have this year? We can go up the ranks now. Champs has been so
like you're in a dreamland where Marcia Griffith sing.
The people them like you a money for 200 meter, you know?
Listen, this champs has not put anybody.
No, after Mr. The 20 lower. Wait.
20 point what? 20 point what? What was it?
20.79 won.
20.79 isn't low.
No, 20.79 won it. So I'm saying I wanted to see something lower than that.
19, Lati, you know, 20.79 probably killed the athlete to run it. Probably still a recuperate.
Glasgow. Yeah, man, because Glasgow run a really hard turn feet 400 meter and come second.
Top 20, Lati. Come back.
20.79. After man run 20.79 BJ, but he was to a little lower 20 man.
Senior not even can run 21, much less. Some senior not even can run 21.
How many seniors we have around 19?
No, we run under 25.
Exactly.
una divine.
We don't have
Listen.
one right now where him growing beard long like Jesus and him
How
can.
much
You
pro
know.
athletes are make million for run and can't run under 25?
Me not.
There's a lot.
Let
Hey,
us
Devon.
move on, yeah, man, because me don't know
Hey,
what.
una knock hard over here, you know? Admins una knock hard though. Una knock hard. On the top about me. Una knock hard, man. Una knock hard. I'm Calabar fans, I'm coming. Calabar fans, I am coming.
Where you come for?
Bramwell. I'm coming, Bramwell. I am coming because I want to say I lift my hat to what Bramwell did. I don't know if it was asked of him. I don't know if he wanted to do it, but you could have seen that Bramwell is not the Bramwell that we have been seeing throughout the season, losing the 400 meters, but yet coming out again to run the 4x4. I in a hurtful form. I felt it because you could see that him run injured, like literally hopping.
Why would he run though?
But that's
We
what
talk
I'm
about-
saying though. That's not something.
Yeah.
to
When we talk
commend.
about this, it's not championship on the line.
That's not something to commend though in a lot.
No,
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I say I'm coming at them because I don't
Any
know
coach-
why.
Any coach allow him
Any
to
coach who
run.
allows
Kino.
an injured athlete to compete.
Fire him.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying I don't. That's why I said.
What the coach
no.
name from Outer Ferry?
No.
Listen,
Listen,
man.
listen, man. Me not have the where liar man name Kino. He always like me not have
Oh,
shopping.
The one with free. No, you
Nah.
have a better one. One with free cartel. The Rasta.
No, me
Cartel
most of
free? Cartel ain't free? Okay. Let us move on.
me can't hire the DPP, you know. Me not even want call. Me not even afraid. BJ, you have money. Me afraid to call that man the name.
Who
Cause the
that?
two is a moms.
Oh, the man out of ferry?
Outer Ferry.
He's a not even liar name one call. Liar man the BJ say
Awesome.
he's a moms.
The man out of ferry, all right, man. Corey good. Corey now, me can call him name. Me not say nothing bad about him.
No, I'm just saying. Whoever made him run that 400 4x4 after, we could have seen that he is not himself. Me feel it for him.
I one of the first rules you learn when you are coaching is whether when you go to school or when you are, if it's just the practical aspect of it and you're just understudying somebody, the first thing they're gonna tell you if it's a good coach, do not let an injured athlete run. And I've seen it too many times from Calabar. There was this guy some years ago too. When name again, the one that not come to nothing yet.
Not come to nothing, Kino.
When name again, Lati, and he may
He
come
have a
out come.
couple of them. There's a lot of them, Kino.
The
He have to be
last one when he
specific.
come out come on the line, man, and him run must about 30 meters.
Continue, just talk.
No, we need
I
to
want-
know the name. Call the
No,
name.
me not remember who.
No,
Somebody
last
remember.
time I know the name. Make
No,
last time call the name.
read in the comment, man. Come.
But well, I'll be going there.
But Kino, there's a lot of
Michael
underachievers
Stevens.
from
Yes.
Michael Stevens.
It's a
Underachiever.
trend
Then
with
it's yeah put up
Calabar,
with
though.
Kina's put
It's
up
a
with
trend with Calabar. They always do it, and I don't know why. I mean, they will call it being brave and them quote them matter the
Lion,
brave.
the lion,
but
the lion.
not a lion. That is why you don't see Michael Stevens right now. The lion injured run a back round so run our part round so.
I have a few more. You have a
Well,
few more.
I hope that
Pretty soon you're going to see some of the lion them a sell jerk chicken because they mash up their career.
But a lot
well,
of them
I
is-
hope that the lion,
You know.
I hope that Nicole Bramwell will recover soon.
He's what, class
well.
2? He's class 2, right?
Will recover well. So because I do think he's a good.
Didn't he
Nicole,
make the Carifta team?
So that is why I'm not.
He made the Carifta team, so why you put him out to run and he need to go to Carifta next
You're
week?
gonna Carifta is not.
It
Carter-
it goes back to what we talk about all the time, though. What is more important for these coaches? Winning champs to have the bragging rights or the longevity of these athletes? And in years we are talking about this, many people have spoken about it. I think a lot of these, especially the traditional high schools, they will always max out the athletes
for championships.
Just for championships. That is why Jago will never win champs in my view. Because for Jago, because for Jago, it's
$1 million no.
It's
so
more. No, but I'm saying, but for Jago, it's more about producing a rounded athlete. 90% of the athlete them at Jago, I can guarantee 99% of them are doing well in school. Them probably do some sort of other thing.
So what the 1%, Kino? One of the fastest man alive?
What?
I was actually no.
Look here, that school is gonna produce athletes who are good in other areas, and because them have them priorities right, them want win champs and them are gonna try to build a team for win champs, but it is not at the expense of everything else and the longevity of the athletes. And some other schools, sad to say, and a years where I say this, them just are gonna have some people who in high school they are the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then you just don't see them after them. Them are work a call center with so much potential.
But we can call names now. Look at Mattison. Mattison will never come back, and Kingston College deliberately. Kingston College allow him to run. He shouldn't have run that race.
What do you mean by will never come back? You know that man 4x1 what?
Team time gone, you know.
Ocean Bailey run some 4x1 for a long time.
Team time gone.
Matty's
one of my favorites, but his time has passed.
This year, I feel like me hear about Ocean Bailey from me at 15. And I don't think he can run less than 10-1 all now.
Their time has passed though. Their era of sprinting has done.
This is not what I'm coming here for tonight, you know? This is not it.
No, but we have
this is not that. This is not it. See them say, but stop it. They must stop it. They must stop it. And Kino, when Kino did order, so Kino top me now back, you know, as I must behave. I know him coming here, so I want to Kino him back, cause Kino come join you, Zavian. But that's what I say. But I want to talk about this. Charmaine said that's why Issa is putting all these rules in place to protect the athlete.
So why we go up until 12 o'clock? Counterproductive.
Zavian, we now come back there, no. You know.
I don't think it was the intention of
it was never the intention. It was never. We deal with that matter there.
Double standard.
No, but do you think?
Standard. But I don't think any.
I'm just troubling Latoya.
Hi, Howard. Good morning to you.
No, but Issa rules still have a far way to go. You still have ways to protect the athletes. Because you still have athletes.
I think that is a more progressive organization than the J3.
It is. It is, Kino.
Do you think? I'm going mute, you know.
I dare say.
It is. I agree with you.
Do you think? I'm speaking over here, guys.
We're not talking. You're going to talk.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, everyone, wherever it is that you're joining us from. Right? So I'm just saying good morning. I know it is morning for you, Howard in Birmingham. Thank you so much for joining us, even though it's night for us over here in Jamaica and the US and wherever it is that anyone is joining us from. We thank you so much for joining in as we're just having our usual conversations, and we're just trying to talk about what we saw just happen at the Issa Grace.
Go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
The Issa Grace Boys and Girls Championship. But you see tonight, boy, my two admin them just make me feel like saying.
Let me ask a question, Lati. How old is Patty?
You know where's David tonight? Kino, you're on a roll.
No, but Lati just a go on, so.
Now come on my ear and ask them to give me one ball tonight. Cause look like something and give me one girl, you know.
Lati, how old is Matterson?
25.
I'm saying that.
Around
What's your what?
25.
20.
Mrs. Maddie saying in the comment a while ago say he's with Glenn Mills now. And we know say Glenn Mills now, I forgot to keep him for like 3 or 4 years to correct the issues them
No, but
first.
he has been there for a bit now. He has
No,
been there.
he's
No, he has been there for
2 years.
about 2-3, going 3
Yeah,
years.
he's
now.
been there for 2 years from school.
He's
Okay.
24.
Came back.
He's been
So
back home.
he should be coming out now with something because
But
Hold on,
but
Glenn Mills
Kino,
normally keep people for like 3-4 years before him.
before, I mean,
Yeah.
at that age, you
So
might
the
just
airplane mode gone and
Olympic
him come back in on different shirt and all. I could have frightened, so.
Me a bunk say now. Me a bunk say now.
Before you go, do you think the change in schedule is a good thing for our athletes? Not the fans, the athletes. The change in schedule. Tell me your view on that, Maurice, before you go.
I mean, it's a pro and a con, but I'll say for the athletes itself, I'll prefer to see more finals in the night more than versus the day or maybe the evening. But I think the schedule is fine. But
For the athletes.
But for the fans, that's a big no. That's a big
okay. So why as fans we can't adjust to it?
People are doing 4-8 doubles just the same as 2-4 doubles or 1-2 double.
Okay. But you think it helps the athletes
in terms of
distribution and stuff.
Yes, and monitoring injuries and all of that. I think that's better. But before I bunks though, who's your standout girl or who's your athletes of the championship, both male and female?
No, not one.
no, not even one. Not even one. Right now, I'm not even see one. I'm not see nobody.
Oh, glory.
The Wolmer's girl is good though. I forgot her name.
Naturally, East.
Really, yeah, she's really
so
been around.
Let me break it down.
The double people. We had some
100-meter girl from Heidel. She won the 100. She won the 200. Heidel team won the 4x1, and they also won the 4x4. So that's a 4 gold medal for her.
For her, yeah.
The girl.
That's Alia Baker.
Alia Baker. That girl, Abigail Campbell, in the 400-meter. She's a beast. She won the 400-meter and also came second in the 800-meter. They won the 4x4 and also the 4x1. She's a beast. I'll say those are the two standout athletes from Heidel. For Edwin, I'll definitely give it to Tony and Beckford. Tony and Beckford from Edwin. I'll say
Beckford's name, I'm call her Baker.
Yeah, she came second in the 400.
Captain.
Yeah, the captain, first in the 400.
Why? I feel like for every race, I see captain, but the captain band Panagar.
Yeah. She started off Edwin in the 4x1. I feel like she gave them a blistering start for say it's a quarter miler, and she won they came second. I think those
that 4x1 start reminded me of her former Serena Cole, yeah.
Rikisha Sims did really well too. The double 8 and 1500 hold. For girls and Naturist East, yeah, she did well too. I feel like those are the standout athletes of the championship.
Boys for you?
Boys. As keen as they probably know that one.
Only keep up. Somewhat.
Why? But the Mushat girl too. Mushat doggy could have Douglas can go in another bongo there.
I know Douglas name.
From Mushat?
A Douglas name?
He won
Douglas?
He won the Missy them celebrate today the one medal.
No, they won the boys. She won
the girls
200 class 2
and 400. Question, wasn't she in the final of the 100-meter?
Mm-hmm. And then the boy, his father is a coach of Mushet. He came back and won the class 2 for the boys.
Because he was disqualified he wasn't disqualified, but
last year he did disqualified.
Yeah.
Like that. Mm-hmm.
But
So them win. So them win 2 gold medals. One from her and one from him. So she did the 2 and the 4.
so 2
Okay.
for her, 2 from her, 2 for her, and 1 for the guy. So that's 3 gold.
No man.
RBJ, alright, cool.
Yeah. So, but she kind of look.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys that I didn't watch
Me know.
One Day of Champs?
I that you that real out words long time.
Him and
Right.
the worst. Me I'm going to see the worst part of it when the starter make a farm full
Like-
of himself.
Like, it's the first year.
You know, Zavian, come back to the starter thing there. Sorry, that starter thing there. I was talking about when the girl in the 100 that got disqualified. I listened to an interview by the head starter, and the question was posed to him asking his view if he was the person who made the decision to put her back in the race. The man said, it never come to him, and if it had to come to him, she wouldn't go back in a race. Because
So who
one-
got to?
hold on, no, because it went to the higher part, it went above. It went
So
to
I got above him before.
because the starter them made the decision and it was still contested, so it had to go to jury, so it was adjudicated. But
But he's in charge. He's the head starter.
anyway, the man said
Some
Lord
confusion.
When
did
him
run
go
her
back-
back, the man.
Lord run her back, right?
The man, Lord did run her back. Someone
the
run
man
her
said
back.
when he looked at everything, 2 false start happened in that one race, right? And she was one, so therefore he would put her back in there, right?
We'll take out the
And
next
where
one.
it come from? Where it come
St.
from, Lati?
Vincent, St. Vincent.
They will never see back champs again. After saying all of that, you mad?
Me
Him
the
no
just
know-
concerned
him
that
no know
he
who
said
Jamaica
back
head
in
starter
there.
is.
You can't throw Uncle Ludland in people them under the bus so and not expect repercussions. You
Well,
mad?
Uncle Lodlo wasn't
He had his
wasn't
cell
there.
phone. He had his cell phone, right? Latoya always a defend not you know. I don't know why. Are you really uncle?
And I call him Uncle Lodlo, you know. And you don't call him Uncle Lodlo. I'm just saying. You still only can knock me door? Uncle Lodlo, Uncle Lodslow, Uncle Lodslowsy, Uncle Lodslowsy.
We need to get it right though. Like even for the class 1 and class 2, we need to get it right. Those starters need to get it right.
The
Okay.
people them need for people, athletes them need for circling their blocks. That's
No,
everything.
no, Latoya. And
No, I'm not. I'm just that's not a
and Kino-
general.
and Kino
No.
can
I'm not
concur
hitting-
though. Sometimes it's the first time them go up against a gun. If them not even get to them now, you know gunfire, you know.
Let me tell you something. It's
Chevron hard to run for.
it's if you're gonna I'm gonna say this and I say it without any apology at all. If you're gonna go to champs and take athletes to champs as a coach and you don't familiarize them with certain systems, it's testament to your ability as a coach. Now I don't expect a school from down in the whatever with limited resources down at Moko Clarendon and I have no money.
You know what I'm shut there? You know what I'm shut there?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just ask though. It's a real question. You know what I'm shut there?
Me don't know at Clarendon.
Trelawney. I want people never know I'm shut there. That's why I ask the question because when them call up mushet people, and I tell myself,
I mean work at Trelawney. Can I tell you? But anyway, it's you. I used to work at a primary school when I just started out, and the head coach, big up Coach Minzy, me always have to talk about it, my brother there. That man go to the extra mile to get funding for the primary school students, to get the starting blocks, to get hurdles. He did every single thing, and the school did not have a field. The people them train around at the back of the school for stone. And he made it work. And that school produced Christopher Taylor. That school produced Ashanti Moore and send them off to St. Jago. Right? And other people. Right? So it's it can happen. If I even one time find somebody, make alliances, find somebody who has access to something and beg a little one afternoon, make it people them can familiarize themselves with starting block. Some of them don't even know how to go in a set position in a block, so them drop out because
me see a guy false start Kino and him not go down none at all. Then she just tell him say, come out next year.
yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the distribution of your body weight it goes from your legs to your hands when you're in the set position. And so because the people them not used to starting blocks, them go in there and then just drop.
Dr. Elaine Thompson Hero, Dr. Elaine Thompson Hero on this platform, Track and Field Totnet, is asking you, please. I saw that you were, for the Puma thing, you are showing persons how to use the block and how to set it up. I would appreciate, this is my opinion, sure. I would appreciate if you, have a little, what you call that thing, the Kino? Camp?
A little
clinic?
Training clinic, yeah.
Yes. Dr. Elaine Thompson, I would appreciate if you, and invite some athletes, whether it be babies, juniors, or high schoolers, into that clinic for whatever time. It don't have to be long.
And or even Johan Blake.
Johan Blake, you can team up. You guys can team up. Asaf Powell, Johan Blake, Elaine, Shelley. It can happen. I saw Andre Blake he always do his keeper clinic. I think athletes, senior elite athletes, can do something like that to help these students. How to do that.
It would be good. It would be good for Johan to go around go to different schools. Verse like when I look for your wife now, might find a nice little teacher girl. Sometimes you have to give of yourself and the Lord will bless you.
Did you happen to see Mechanic Jesus?
Is the silence for me?
Welcome, Can, welcome. Why? Did you happen to see the display of what the Travis, I'm take you off, have you guys gotten an opportunity to see what our uniforms will look like?
Oh yeah. That much I saw. Lati don't say nothing. Not a word. Moving on. I saw.
Keep secret.
Lati.
All right, let's just talk about the uniforms, Kino.
The uniforms.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name.
We cannot do this, guys. We can't do this. We can't. We can't do this. Let's tell about the uniform on your thought faces.
I like it.
That's the one to road to France.
I like that it also reminds me somewhat of the uniform that Siga keep putting up that picture with Merlin Otti wearing something similar. I like it.
The tiger stripe one.
The stripe one, yeah. I like it. I think it's the best ones we have seen in a long while. Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I mean, Stacey Williams, it look proper and a fair one. So I can't wait to see. What's her name?
How is Zavian get them information? You know what? Sorry.
Kino, you can't. Stacey Williams looked really nice in that. Let me see if I can share one that I saw. Kino.
My girl, they look good to man. What's your name? The black girl, the man, the nice Rochelle Clayton. Oh God, Rochelle Clayton is a goddess.
I don't know if me did so like
she can't do no wrong for me. That girl is a goddess.
So this is I don't know if you don't know me, don't know what me I go take down, right, guys? You don't know what me that take down.
Me not
So
like
this is
that
Stacey.
shot.
Huh?
I don't like that shot off the dock.
What other one? But we did just like our night happy moment. So I wondering what them going.
Of course.
I'm wondering what it is that they're going to choose to wear, because the panty. The pant, I said the pant. Me not gonna lie, me over here, so me, I got have one of them. There's something. Me I tell you now.
You gonna show it off like that too?
California, Nicholas, I
Live
didn't see
on
California.
trackandfeelings.net, Lati. Live on
Me never see the California
trackandfeelings.net.
question, Nicholas. You can show pose it again. I didn't see it. Sorry.
You hear, Lati?
Me want one. Me I got me want one. Me I want one.
Live on trackandfeelings.net. Do it for the culture.
Right for the culture, you know. So I actually have I can go now. I one day I go now look at what the bodysuit looks like on me, not the shorts or the panty, just the bodysuit. I'm just saying. Puma, my body set right too. Me does attack for me now. You know what I mean? We the fans would have like say can buy or wear something like that. You know?
Yeah, cause like when me I got Jimmy now, mother take
It's not sold in Jamaica. Sell
No,
everywhere
the
else.
Jamaica one me I talk about. No, me not talk about everybody.
No,
else.
the Jamaican one, the Puma sneakers are there. The Jamaican
Anybody
Puma
know
sneakers
of,
are there.
no, I'm not talking about the sneakers, Zavian. Me
No,
talk about
if you-
Palm Beach. Me talk about the panty.
me I wait
Me
for
talk about the
Sheen to do the
bodysuit.
knockoff.
Something.
When
Something.
Sheen do the knockoff, me buy it.
All right. So Nicholas posed the question and he's asking about the athlete who migrated to California.
Which one?
What is happening? What's happening to the female?
She got with her mother too.
Our mother did there over there. They were foreign already. Our mother never come out here.
I wish party mother live.
Foreign.
I just hope to God that they're in two different states, because that lady just needs to give her daughter time to grow. I think she would have. Eh?
Which one you talking about?
No, Brianna.
Brianna.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
She gonna take up her modeling career acting. Which one?
Hey, Mr. Charmian, I ride my boat. Charmian, me and you steer the boat there, that ship there. Charmian said, if we ain't got it, we make it. Charmian, we must find the cloth. We just make it there. But true, no, guys.
So I'm late to it, but she training. She's still training here. Or she training in California.
She gone over California. She left.
you know, watch athletic news.
Me give up. Me give up
You
social
can give up
media.
in social media for length.
Hey, what?
For length.
No, me can't. Let us move on.
Me never have nothing else to give up. I not get nothing else to give up.
Well,
Let me give up support you have.
No, is this a good move again? All right,
all right, my boss.
so we so Nicholas, I want you to talk, because this is your question.
She did it before. I mean,
We wanted her to move from Otto. She moved from Otto. She came to Jamaica and got in the
Steve. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
She got to the camp and we were out crying again. So now she has decided to move. Is it a good move?
I think she has passed her era too.
No,
Train
I
girl
don't
left her.
think so. I don't think
Train girl
so.
left her.
I don't think so. How she's like 25,
21.
Just 21.
Oh, she looked 25, but I mean,
No, because she has been in, as according to her, she has been in the business for a long. Remember,
For a
she got
long
for a long time. So
right,
that's
she has
why.
been in the business for a long time. I don't think she has passed her best. I think she needs an environment that is free of the influence of her mother. One, I also think, yeah, man, make she come for me. I know first she gonna come for me. But and I also think she needs a coach that understands a little bit better how her body will respond to different things, different Yeah, different things, because clearly this is a talented young lady.
Oh, last week she had 22. Them say she had 22
Very
last
talented
week.
young lady.
True.
But I
But,
think
you
the
know,
programs that they have been writing for her, it's
Of a man.
something just not right. Something not add up.
is our best good enough though?
No, we can't say that yet, because I still don't think we have seen her best.
Okay.
I feel like, for me, well,
Now we
Nicholas
know me
asked,
not a fan, but me just say.
Nicholas asked if Jamaica can help her. Nicholas, I
Help her
don't
to
think
do what? She have to look one fail for herself.
I don't think it is that Jamaica can help her. This is me. I feel like she and her team needs to figure the root out. Nicholas, we in Christendom we talk about the root cause of things, and we need to pull it out from the root. Or injuries.
In what?
Injuries. Or injuries.
Move on.
Or injuries have not been addressed properly. I think I can say that.
Latoya.
I think I can say
right.
that and won't be in any problem.
Okay. No, my take on it is that when you were a child and wasn't exposed to certain stuff, you were doing better. But now you're exposed to certain stuff, everything gone AY.
But a from she child, she not do better.
No.
A from she go pro, we are balling.
Listen.
Well, I mean a
No,
ball from
but
she go pro.
if guess what? If you're a professional, you should do what you need to do to stay professional.
Well, then we need to tell her to all like professional them.
No.
When you talk, we need to tell it to all of them.
Yeah, but most of them are the one with perform.
But if them stay away, certain way, then would that be better? Huh?
Which coach you gone to now?
Yeah, no. You're going to say she gone over California.
No, man, I one of them big coach that she gone.
Yeah, but me not even know. Me never did kind of.
You see, lifestyle have a lot to do with it. And she moved.
Somebody to tell me. Sorry, 1 second. Not Travis Smith. Them say Smith.
Yeah,
Travis, if you're not
seeing Smith, I think she is gonna do well under John Smith.
Travis, if you're not seeing the comments, just come out and come back in.
You need to adjust her lifestyle.
Her injuries need to be managed properly.
Her injury. That is the major thing. Her injuries need to be managed.
Yeah. The coach needs to also write a program that will get her from just running the first 50 or 60 meters of the race.
Christina Williams, come now. Yeah.
Last seen a golden Clarke effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that.
But I don't think she's past her best. I think once she gets to a good coach who can understand her mechanics properly and apply the proper training and program, she'll be fine.
So are we willing to give her? How will she, if she, being that she's now at John Smith, right? How will she? Do you think that she will be able to comfortably come back, being the pool that is coming? Do you think that she will be competitive in the pool? Because if we're based on what we're saying here, that she needs to manage those injuries, because I believe that her injuries have not been corrected or fixed, why it is so consistently reoccurring. Well, not let me go back and retract my statement. I think I can say what I'm going to say. I know that her injuries is not being managed properly, is not corrected, and thus the reason why it's consistently reoccurring. And therefore, if it is corrected, then she will be great, because I do believe she's great. She will be great. However, now that she has gone to Talou, Mr. Smith, I don't know if Mr. Smith is one like a Frano or like a Glen Mills, where they take you in and you need a little 1-2 year, because if you need a little 1-2 year, that means we're not going to see her for Olympics. I'm not going to see her for 2025. Again, and we see her is 2026.
But 1-2 year, it done gone bad already.
I don't think she will figure prominently this year. If the coach is John Smith is an experienced and a very accomplished coach. I don't think he's going to push for her to necessarily figure prominently in the Olympics this year if he is going to think long term and to correct her issues, because that's going to take some time. It's going to take, finding her the right doctor, finding her the right physiotherapist, finding the proper training plan that can fit within that framework to not aggravate an injury that she already, an existing injury. Just similar to what Robinson was doing for Elaine. She created something that was working within the framework of this athlete is injured here. I have to do these brilliant things that won't affect her injury. And I think that is what Smith also needs to do. If I were Smith, it would not be a situation where you have to come back for Olympics this year. I am going to fix the issues first, the underlying issues, and then, because she's still young. We have heard about Brenna Williams long time because Brenna Williams are run from she a baby, but she's still young. She has a lot of time.
I agree with you, Kino. I think that the athlete must be able to assess where she's at and what she wants from the sport at this point in time.
Exactly.
I think this year is not a year that she should even look at wanting to compete, because she would create more damage, more harm to herself than anything else. As we said, she's 22. We can get a good 10 years out of her. 22, 10, 32. That's good. That's good.
I agree with you, Nicholas. I've been saying that for years. I still think she has problems technically. I hate how her shoulders are when she runs. She is a little bit too tense in the shoulders for me, and I've been saying that for years. Still too forward, even after she come out her dry face. She dip on her face. I still think some work is there to be done technically.
Kino, in hindsight, can we have said that Atto has missed the trick with her initially? Because you pull her from junior ranks, throw her into senior, which she could have stayed at least one more year to prop her technique, to develop a better technique. Because you force her to compete now without development.
No,
I think that gentleman, I don't want him come online, come trace quick, because him love do that. But I think he was out of his depth with Brianna. I've heard that he's a trained coach now. Or from
what he
that
was
side.
then.
I've heard that he's a trained coach, and I can't comment on it, but for me, he had a super athlete and he wasn't equipped to deal with a super athlete. If you know,
do you think going pro early affected her?
No, because she was declining before that.
You're brutal, though, Kino.
I'm not brutal, that's true. She was declining before that.
Okay,
No, but
so
she went pro immediately after she doubled.
No, so this is my concern, and using I call it the BW blueprint. The BW blueprint is gonna affect our female athletes that we have now, because all our juniors, super juniors, over the last couple of years has gone pro.
No, not all. Not all,
because Kevona Davis still a bata over, so.
Yeah, and Brianna Lister.
Kevona made me 200 team this year for Olympic. Me not ask, guys.
Kino, trying to say about Broad.
Kevona, so.
Not ask Christ. She make the 200 team.
Me like it, so.
All right, Corey said he thinks it runs deeper than that. No.
God, that's it.
We're not shutting this down like that. Corey said he thinks it runs deeper than that. Can we really assess her life outside of track and field?
That's what I keep mentioning.
And if it has anything to do with her improvements. All right.
It does. I can start.
Life outside.
Life outside of tracks. Let me tell you, Latoya. Life outside of tracks, you can't party before a meet. You can't live on plane when you have training. You gotta go to training and you got to show up. You can't do what you have to do. I expect.
Kino.
I expect.
No, me not have a word for say on that one.
Yeah.
You can't do what you have to do. I expect say tomorrow morning I go wake up and run. Sub 11.
BJ say you cannot say the word cannot.
No, me Jamaican.
No, I can't mean you're doing it. Can't. I guess that doesn't.
Depends on which part you come from at Jamaica.
Alright, so Corey,
you cannot want to participate in those lifestyle and expect to run sub 11.
Travis, they must provide the evidence. Travis, the evidence is 1 second. Travis, the evidence is clear.
Travis, may I picture in on my phone? Kino gone.
Oh, BJ, I agree with you. Corey says, cause I've seen her on some ends with some people.
Okay,
and that's not
there
the
we
life
go.
of track and field
There we
should
go.
be. All right, so Travis, see there? But Travis, it is evident, it is out there. And this is not bashing her. Let us make it clear here. But it is out there. So, Travis, I know sometimes it is rest days. The times that we are speaking of, and a rest days time. You can't. All right, let me.
Don't say it. Don't go there.
Travis, me not go better make you pull me out. Zavian said me not forgot there. Cause it said me pull.
Travis, you're
Travis,
sick.
Shab done stuff. We're gonna move on.
Travis, you're sick. I want to go to a doctor.
No, Zavian, we're going to Travis, so move on. The evidence is out there in the open, right then and there. Nicholas says she never looked like one to shine on the world class with the current technique. It got by boys and girls. No,
She didn't run a boys and girls.
It get by when she win the Carifta.
Yeah, she got by that.
World Juniors, but eventually caught up with her. Right? Dennis, if you want. And a brutal over here. And that is true, Nicholas. Her technique.
Her raw talent was able to win her those double. But then when technique come into play, she cannot win again. And the coach that she had before wasn't developing her technique. Him just market raw talent.
And then she could become injured. You see, injury management plays a very, very vital role in athletes. It does. We see this with Johan Blake. We see this with Ilian Thompson-Hero. We see the injury management. We see it with a lot of our stars. We see this with Asafa Powell, a lot of our stars. So managing injuries is plays a vital role. It does play a vital role. Really, really does play a vital role. We're moving on from Brianna now. I think we have
exhausted all we can talk about.
All we can share, because Travis look like he wants to me go down and go out. So thank you, Zavian, for allowing me not to do that. BJ said, because I was talking about injury management plays a vital role in the athlete, he's saying it does, and that's why Glenn keep Civil away from 200 meters. I agree that is one of the reasons, and especially also because Oblique Civil is actually have been and is still serving an injury that the 200 meter not really favorable with. Even though I will say that the 200 meter run the other day and dropping PB was really a good one. Well, I want to see some more people come around the 200 meter. What? Jamaica not favor with the 200 meter at all. Thank you, Andrew.
Wait for next year for Christella come back.
For me, right? As I said, do you think? All right, here the question. Kino, come now. You are gonna answer the question here. Travis, if you think Ronaldo Walcott has the formula to manage ET injury, who does though? Who does?
The doctor where inject pig blood in a people over Germany where you see used to go. I think
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all, wherever it is that you're
Kino.
watching.
Kino.
The views expressed by Kino.
The greatest cyclist, what name? Louis Armstrong.
Eh.
Okay. Only Malone could have tell say it did I do it right.
All right, continue, Kino. Continue.
I think at this stage, Walcott has proven himself to be a coach that knows what he's doing. I had question marks over his abilities earlier when he took on Shelley and all of those. But I think right now he has proven that he is capable. I think Robinson is not the coach that Walcott is in terms of achievement and experience, and she was able to assist Elaine to a point of fitness. And I think at this stage, Walcott, and given his knowledge and his experience over the years and what he's doing with Shelley and other athletes, is capable to manage her.
So, I mean, Robinson, Shaniki, BJ, follow suit, no BJ. You by now, BJ must know the little nicknames and the little finickies that we have over here.
Stop.
No, because Kino referred to her, my apology. Referred to her as Robinson, her last name, so he wanted to know. But I'm just saying, you know.
Robinson. I mean,
I agree.
But that was a mistake.
You know, just here, internet slow. You know, internet.
No, me hear long time, but I was just.
You have registered,
I was
right?
just wondering if I should say anything, but you know, I find it the most diplomatic way to say it. Move along, my dear.
Latoya, when will we see the opening?
Of who? Who you want to call out at the old? Who you asking about?
The season
of what?
What?
Currently, well, I don't know if she will open before this, but currently we have seen her name down to
No,
run.
she will open there. It says that she will open her season there.
So the 28th of April, we will see Dr. Elaine Thompson.
Bermuda.
Yes.
Okay.
When will we see Sharika Jackson? Well, other than when I saw her on Saturday on my TV in the Puma clothes. When you ask more Elaine, when will we see Sharika? When will we see?
I'm not Sharika fan. I don't know this. I'm not go around the corner and tell you that I'm not Sharika fan.
Why everybody come out and then Shelley in 2024?
Tell me, I'm not Sharika fan.
Okay, so BJ said Miramar. Travis said Sharika. Okay, so Miramar with Shakari. So Sharika is going to open at Miramar, but I hope Sharika come out of Kakuna, you know, because at 2 meetings in Jamaica, she tell me say she'll come. I'm going to keep them coming and stay and she don't come.
Oh well, whenever she come.
Next news.
Nicholas is asking, will the twins be on feature? Will they make the team? The team is wide open right now in terms of who makes the team.
Where, Latoya? Where? How the team wide open? You believe I don't at all?
Lati, what you say a while ago? The top three will be Shelley, Elaine, and Sharika. Everybody else is a supporting cast. I don't care.
You know what I said? They said the team.
The which team?
They know one team now you know, say supporting cast, backup singers and all of that, backup dancers.
I think
backup dancers they make team.
I think perhaps the 200-meter team may have one slot.
The 200,
open.
me not think it have a slot anyways.
For
Me not
female,
think so. No, me not think so.
unless
I think there's a battle. There's a battle for that one slot.
I am saying Elaine and Sharika are sure shots for the 200-meter team. So
One slot left for what? But
I think the
there's
third
already a
slot.
battle for the. There's already 2 people for a battlefield.
I think
There's
I
already
think
2 people at battlefield.
who are the 2? Because I think Kevona is probably leading whatever path you have behind those 2.
Kevon and Lanateva, me have Kevon and Lanateva.
Lanateva run for US the other day. Lanateva's
What do you mean
status
she
still
run
don't change.
for? Where?
Her status still not change. She's still running
No,
under
the
the US
status
brand.
not change from something there, so, but her status changed down here.
A warrior named Lanateva.
The girl that came 3rd last year, and because our papers never come through, Kevona get the slot.
Oh,
No, Kevona get Shelly slot and something there. It changed, man. It changed. It just that it came too late.
Okay.
Double check.
Travis, what you mean?
You see
Double
her
check.
run from then?
Double check. She
Lanateva?
run. She run, and it was still staying US. They
Yeah,
have her.
and that's what I said.
When she run?
Lanateva run on the indoor team
She
to
run
Jamaica. She ran an indoors to Jamaica, see?
Oh,
She
okay.
ran an indoors to Jamaica. She ran an indoors, man. No, Dennis.
Never
No,
remember that name.
Dennis. Maybe gonna ease up our physical pressure on Princess there. Ease up our physical pressure.
Travis Kevona is injured. Where you get that from?
Travis, where you get it from? Are you just saying?
You just
or
come
you-
back on
are
spoil
you
in night, you know.
confirming
Travis, come back, push by you come from here, man.
Kevon have her running all season. We get injured. What she do? Drop down the stairs?
She run little something. Travis, Dennis, sorry. Oh, Travis, alright, Dennis. Who's this though? Travis, my name is Zavian drop down over there, so.
I
But
think
Dennis-
Liston is going to show up for trials.
But
No,
Dennis,
Kevon
if
coaches
Liston-
showing up
If
for
Liston
trials.
shows up for trials, it's going to be very hard for her to not make that 200-meter team.
and if she make it 200-meter team, I don't know how the relay are go.
Why you say that?
Because we don't
1,
like
2,
her to
3,
get her run
4,
for the
100.
relay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 100-meter. Who come 1, 2, 3, 4? It's not a rule I don't want.
You never
I would like for her to
not
get her
gonna
run.
change.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
No,
it's
Travis,
about-
no man. She run
And them
NCAA. She just
about-
never run full-fledged right out. But I've seen
Every-
her run NCAA.
A rule now got change and them are going to send the big head man same way as a leader, a technical
DJ.
leader.
BJ,
So-
man, let me ball. BJ, please go do the investigation and shoot it over here, please.
Go
I
on.
beg you.
Go
BJ
on.
said he heard the rumor also that as well that she's injured. That's Kevona. It's slightly possible, BJ, because she ran sparingly at NCAA for true. It's slightly possible for true. She ran very sparingly.
That's fine.
When-
She have one heap of time.
Yeah. Me don't like to see that turn there again. That she come off of that curve there for the 200-meter there. I make the 60-meter champion had to run for her money. She didn't give her a run for her money.
Listen, me not telling a lie. Kevona have the VCB turn.
Yeah, but hello, come on, eat, sit down, planet. Why? No, Zavian and KD biggest fan. Zavian and KD biggest fan, Master BJ.
Me soon tell you she injured. No worry.
I'm darling dear. But for me, as much as I would like for Liston to come and give a tryout, I think next year I feel so. I feel like she can, picks up some more.
I think she's going to turn up, but I don't think she's going to run the 200.
Then if she run the 100,
I think she's going to run the 100. If I were a coach, I wouldn't have her double. I think she's going to run the 100, and I think that 11 was 08. No, that's
703.
703 is telling me that she is in very, 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 very good top condition.
But boy, me I tell you, man, if finals girl find the formula.
if
At a
if
farm,
she if
at a
if
farm
she
that they
runs
and literal long need to find. Run it full fledged.
if she runs the 100-meter at trials and any one of those ladies slip up, she will be right there.
Oh,
If her form continues to, if her times continue to improve. And what the other one name, what did run the 10-9 something last year?
Alana,
Alana,
Nicholas asked about Clarke.
She still run, so make we see what she come out with.
yeah, Kevin have been missing. Kevin have been missing her meets them.
Yeah. So Alana is there. She's over there. So with Shakari, she is well, she was in Jamaica. I don't know if she's still in Jamaica because she is a part of this year. Yeah, man. I saw her in the clothes. Don't know how comes, but she did not clothes. Don't tell nobody saying in the year me say this year night clothes because I'm actually so I don't understand either. But she was
It's a
in Jamaica.
Jamaican event.
What?
It's a Jamaican Road to France event.
No. That was fully
It can be
decked.
coined. Yeah, but it can be coined that way because you're national colors.
Yeah, but you only wear the
national
national. You wear the national colors when you're representing.
No, you're representing the country. It's an
You're
event.
not representing the country. That's the Saturday.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
I disagree, Zavian. I don't think. I think it would be
You're
a
not
conflict.
It wasn't a
representing
Puma
the Saturday
advertisement.
night.
It wasn't a Puma
It's a
advertisement.
conflict of interest to have a non-Puma athlete wear
It's a Puma launch.
gears outside of representing the country.
Yeah,
Not
but-
when you're representing the
but-
country. You're
but
only
listen,
Puma.
Hold on.
Listen.
Let me ask a question because I think it is more important to make this distinction. Are they branded Puma gears?
Yeah.
Or is it that Puma sponsored
The national
creation of
team.
these gears?
The national team is
It's
branded
sponsored
Puma.
by Puma. It was
National
a
team is sponsored by Puma.
So
So
she
once
thought
you are
there was a-
representing,
So it
once
lends
you're
more to
represent-
what Zavian is saying then.
It's authorized to wear it.
no,
It's a
but
national-
when
once
you're
she put on Puma in the national colors, she can wear it.
yes, but then the full-fledged Puma showed off the full-fledged sneakers, spikes,
Yeah, but the
and the
spikes-
gears. They were all decked out in Puma.
I understand that, but you're doing it from a national perspective. There are lines that you can draw when you get
Unless you have on a
authorization.
Nike spikes.
Not necessarily.
No, Zavian,
I-
you're only able to wear Puma when you're running for Jamaica.
Yeah,
You're
but it's a
represent-
Jamaican
you're not represent-
thing.
Eh-eh.
It's a Jamaican thing.
I'll be a Puma people to see.
Guys, I don't think neither of us have the information to speak as authorities on this issue.
That's
I think
not
it would,
national duty.
I think we're positing views without basis. So let us check it out. But
Well, I can check it out, but that was for me. That was not national duty. Nothing about it was
It was-
national duty. Puma is here to
I-
promote their brand and to do, and
Yeah, but-
therefore everything that Puma has been doing,
these are
for what they have
national
been.
gears, though. Was it a Puma
Yes.
They're
event
national
or a
gears.
national
The
event?
Puma event. Puma is launching
The national
the
Puma
gears
is
for
launching the
Jamaica.
national gears for Jamaica.
That's not
how it
a
goes.
national duty, Zavian. That's not national
So
duty.
what it is?
No. National duty, your name to a team. That's a national duty.
No.
A Puma thing that a staff of power.
No, Zavian, no.
A staff of power.
When the name to the national team.
Yeah, this is not a national duty. Not only time Shelly and Fraser Price wears Puma, it's a Jamaica uniform, but on her foot, it is Nike. The only time they get to wear gears, Puma, is when they're national duty. No other time.
I think though that given
And that is the reason why. Sorry, that's the reason why I knew that. That's the reason why I knew that Johan Blake was something.
You're so confident about to get information because we know otherwise when it comes out.
But
to advertisement.
Zavian, it think about it. I'm thinking about it now too, and Latoya is making some amount of sense because Asafa was there in gears because it's a Puma event.
Asafa
And
Ansel.
it's still under contract.
Asafa Ansel.
No, the only
Elaine.
thing that would go against our contract is that if she put on that Puma sneakers.
But
she
as I was
shouldn't, and
saying to
she
you,
might
that
not.
everything
No,
out
that's
there was Puma out because they were
yeah,
they
but
were
No,
good.
then she would
Lati,
then
you can't say
then
that
she
kind
would
of
be at
because
fault.
Alana did run her back. You couldn't even really see her. She kept a very low profile, so we never know if she have on the night sneakers.
so
Problem in a John shop.
if she did make the mistake and go follow people go put on the Puma sneakers when she shouldn't, that would be her problem.
People, don't tell nobody son of the hear me. This Alana they don't have back in I Puma clothes, eh?
No, but
I
she
never
could put on the Jamaican color.
I never miss so. I never miss so. But
Who? Because I can't. Oh Lord. You see all of this stuff here now?
I think I time won't go.
Yeah, because the what you call us it me again? It is dropped down a while ago. The rig light.
BJ, you this. Yeah, man. That Clayton. That is
Where is Tina Clayton?
No, the earliest Clayton matter. The earliest
No,
Clayton.
where is Tina Clayton? Because I'm seeing Tia, but where is Tina?
Yeah, all of them, the BJ, a Puma. I thought Tina did run, the whole of MVP they show out. Yeah, man, lipstick queen.
A Hore sister.
Tina ran 200 at GC Foster Classics. Everything upper MVP run 200 at GC Foster Classics except Sharika. Sharika wasn't there because they have Shade, the twins. Where ballad girl name? Cause I can't call her what me having on my head. Jelly. What's your name?
Russell?
Who?
Jenny Russell?
Jenny Russell, yeah. She went to Natasha ran everything over there. Jenny ran, but Sharika didn't run. But yeah,
Natasha made good money last year because
2024 is starting. The seniors will be coming out. When April come out. So here we have Sharika showing up April 4th or April somewhere in early April. Elaine showing up sometime in April. Yuan Blade that says he's going to make do great things 2024, coming home with a goal, showing up in April because he's running at Bermuda also. So that seems like it's gonna be an exciting meet. So we're
going to be doing great things this year. Merlin Natty can come back out and do great things this year. They might just show up in Bermuda too.
Well, Usain Bolt said he'll be in Paris, so I mean, who knows?
He himself missed the adoration of the fans.
Yeah. So who knows? We may just see June lineup. I guess we will get to see if J Trade. The Kumi is there, man. Nicholas, Bourgeon Kumi is there. He ran a great 400 meter. He opened his season with that. He ran at 200 meters and also ran on the 4x1 team that they put together. So the racers team assured themselves. Them are come and assure themselves. He's there. And he looks very calm and cool at champs. And actually he ran a good 400 meter, and my memory serves me correct, someone can remind me. Yeah, he ran a PB in his 400 meters when he ran that. Second can say both 200 and 400 PB did both, right? So he's there showing up a little bit. So we will be seeing a lot of them may come out for Jamaica Invitationals, may come out. And then after Jamaica Invitationals in May, we'll have
And when I got Latoya,
May.
Around May 4th or 12th. First or second Saturday.
Latoya, we need to plan. I haven't been to Kingston in so long. We need to
Come
plan
there, come on, we'll wait for you. Come.
the next major event.
Yes, we need to be there. So those are the things.
Somebody needs to put me up.
We can put you up. Velocity Fest will continue. So hopefully we'll get to see
out of the I-765 application. Check out my all about I-765 and I-131 video.
My bad.
Zavian, you hear about the pastor we are going to preach and I use it in computer fee projector with the projector? Don't let it not be a situation like that.
Oh.
God, session week. Grand Prix, Racers Grand Prix is June.
Is it still on the calendar?
Racers Grand Prix is June, early June.
Is it updated on the calendar still?
I'm
just asking.
On J3 calendar when we look for.
I'm not seeing it on the IWF calendar, that's why I'm still asking.
We see it on J3 calendar.
It was always on J3 calendar.
You did a date for that part?
No. You have an IWF calendar.
It don't have to be on IWF calendar. And Jaden Ebert confirmed for the meet. So it's gonna happen. So
yeah, the next major meet we will all link up in town. Can make sure you come out.
Yeah, but I can't ticket to come here.
Yeah.
Well, it is this year is just 8th event.
I don't know about world release. Let me see who are gonna make themselves available. Me not get no stress over world release. I'm not getting any stress over world release. Okay? I'm just saying. Not get no stress over it. Yeah, I think he does need some more, but then his coach thinks he's quite fine. I hope I can see him maybe 1 or 2 more times on the world stage before. Can, you know, say me just a normal girl over here, so me no work for J3 now. When I get the information or hear it, I will disseminate it over here. Can I ask if there will be a team for pens this year? Can leave me?
Well, the status changed, so Penn's supposed to be a goal meet, so athletes might want to go.
Okay.
All
right,
right,
guys.
folks. Okay, go ahead.
It was really great being here. Thank you so much for joining us as we spoke about things to come and things that we will be watching. It is an Olympic year. We have some great meets coming up that we'll be talking about, that we'll be broadcasting if possible, and that we will be enjoying and having some great conversations about. So thank you so much for being here always with us and joining us. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, wherever it is that you join us from. Walk safe, sleep well, be well, continue being great always. Thank you all. Bye-bye, everybody. Yes, Sheldon, I was just saying that we love the new Olympic girls for real. For true. Yeah. So, good night, everybody. Peace.